What's going on, guys? We're back again with another video today, and today we're doing a bait company review. And the bait is actually a fishing bait. It is Old Dog Baits. He's based out of Virginia. I catch most of my fish, most of my bass especially, on these baits. But he's based out of, I think Blacksburg, Virginia. I'm not 100% sure, but he's our sponsor for today's video, and he's got some wonderful bait. I love it personally, and I've caught a bunch of fish on them. I'll put a couple pictures on screen throughout the video and tell y'all what I caught them on and how I caught them and stuff. I don't have a lot of those pictures on this phone because it's a relatively new phone. I got them on my old phone. But anyway, I'm gonna quit talking and get into this video. So before we start, I'm going to take and show y'all something really cool about this. A lot of baits that you pack around your hook, actually after sitting in the water for a while, will get really soggy and it'll fall off the hook easy, and this will not. And to prove to you that, I have a jar of water here, and I'm going to get your pinch out and roll it, do whatever. It's a bait, and just drop it in the water, and we're gonna let that sit while we're doing this video. Hands smell like crawdads now, sweet. Anyway, so let's get into the video. First thing I'm gonna be showing you how to do, and normally this would be on a regular hook, but this is a jig head. I mean, it's what I had laying around in my room. So a way that works amazing for bluegill and smaller catfish in creeks and stuff, and I've caught crappie like this too. Apparently you don't catch many crappie off this bait. I caught the first crappie on this bait, actually. Surprisingly, I caught it on a jig with the garlic cheese flavor. My favorite for brim and panfish, stuff like that, is the garlic cheese flavor, and here's how you use it. You got your hook, you set that off to the side. You're gonna come in here and open. Alright, so you're gonna open it, get off a pinch, about like that. You'll take it, put it in your hand, and roll it till it looks something like that. Then you take your hook, you put it here, wrap it around, and just pinch it up there, just like that, and just drop it in the water underneath the bobber. And the fish, they'll smell it and they'll see it, and it's a visual. It smells good, and it tears brim up. And another good way to do this is with a jig. This one's already got everything on it, so you don't need quite as much on a jig as you do on just a bare hook. So I'll pinch that off a little bit and roll it, and you get your hook like that. Let me move the tail out of the way. And you take and you put it just about like that, and you wrap it, and just like that. And as it's moving to the water, it leaves a scent trail behind, and this is absolutely killer for bass. And I've caught a few crappie on it. I ain't caught a lot of crappie, but I've caught a few crappie on it. I've caught a bunch of brim, stuff like that on it. And another way I like to use is these little flutter baits that when they're going down, they flutter like that. You can see it in the light fluttering already. Actually, don't put that on the hook here. That little O-ring right there, I like to roll it up kind of skinny and pinch it on that, and it'll hold like that. Well, kind of something like that. That's a big piece. Let me redo that. About like that, and that leaves your hooks exposed and leaves a scent trail as it's going across and through the water. But those are the main ways you can put it on. I mean, you can get creative with it, really do whatever you want with it. Let me see what else I got in here I can show y'all. You do these little hair jigs the same way for brim. I'll pull the hair back. I like to do the hair jigs farther back here so the hair covers it up and I can't see it. And the hair covers it and leaves a scent trail. It soaks into the hair and makes the hair smell like it. And it's great for bass and brim and stuff. I mean, yeah, that's all the baits I got right here. But I mean, they're not real hard to put on. I'll put some pictures of some bass I caught. I caught one in Wisconsin ice fishing with the salty crawdad flavor. This is the one I use the most of. Salty crawdad is my go-to anywhere I go fishing. If I'm bass fishing, I make sure I bring this. He's got some other baits. He's got salty crawdad flavor, salty dog crawdad flavor. He's got garlic cheese flavor. He's got garlic cheese and bacon flavor, which is good for catfish and brim and The garlic and cheese and bacon flavor is good for bass and catfish. The shrimp, the salty dog shrimp bait is a great bait for catfish in the small creeks and stuff, like the very first setup I showed you with just a bare hook and let it sink down there to the bottom. They love it. Bass love it too. I actually have 2 bags of this, and I used the first bag within like the first week I got it. I love it. 100% recommend it. Go check it out. Go check him out. I'll put his name in the description. I haven't exactly figured out how to put a link yet, but I do my best. But yeah, go check him out. Salty Dog, or no, Old Dog Baits on Facebook, and you'll probably see me up there somewhere. Then they got the roast beef flavor for brim and catfish, and that's a good one. And that's a great bait for brim and catfish. Personally, it works the best for brim, in my opinion. You got roasted chicken flavor, which is a really good one for catfish. Some of these aren't open. I've got a bunch of these. And then these are actually discontinued unless he's changed it. These were discontinued last time I checked because they weren't getting ordered a bunch. So y'all go and comment and say Trip sent you. And tell them to bring back Salty Dog Mayhem. And that was a great bait for, I didn't ever actually catch a striper on it, but it worked really good in the creeks that were up there close to the river. At the mouths, they work great, and right there close to the sound for bass and stuff, it worked great on bass. And we're nearing the end of this video. Well, 8 minutes already, daggone. So I'm gonna reach in here and grab this bait, and it's still just as hard and sticky as it was when we first started. And you still roll it. It didn't fall apart. It rolls into a log just like it was when we first did it. And it don't move around a bunch. It's not real easy to break. It's great bait. Go check him out on Facebook at Old Dog Baits. I'll put his name in the description, and I'll put his website name in the description, but I can't guarantee I'll put it as a link. I'm gonna try to. But I mean, the instruction on the back of the thing, on the back of the package, says pinch off bait, roll into a worm shape, wrap and shape around the hook and shank, leave the barb exposed. And then it says learn more at www.fishinginnovations.com. Go check them out. I love their bait company. He's a great guy. I think he's out of, I don't know if I said this earlier in the video, I think he's out of Blacksburg, Virginia, something like that. But yeah, great baits. Definitely go check them out. If you go on Facebook, tell them Trip sent you. And yeah, that's it for this video. And God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day.